while. Things have changed. I figured I'd make a video for an update for anybody who cares. So I think the last video was Shovelhead, which turned into trading the Shovelhead for Road King. Traded Road King for an FXRP, an 86 FXRP. And that bike turned out to be a complete turd, and put a new Evo, 80-inch Evo in it, and then the starting system fried, and I could never get it to turn over. So that bike had a real nice, well, an okay-ish aftermarket paint job on it. So I was able to turn that into this bike, which is a good running 87 FXRS, and it's ran great. I got it, I think, over the summer. It's 2020, summer of 2025, and it's got like, I don't know, 47,000 miles on the clock. 13.5-inch Fox shocks in the rear, EV27 cam, adjustable push rods, obviously. I redid the top seals for all the rockers, head gaskets, and retorqued everything, and it's ran great. I'm in the process of fixing the last leak, which is the primary, and it's too cold. I shouldn't say too cold to ride, because I did ride yesterday. It's been like the high for the past 10 days has been like 34 degrees, so it's been pretty chilly. But yeah, this bike's been great. Next up on the list for this thing is replacing the tins. I really like the paint job on this bike, but so it's like a charcoal black panel, red and silver pinstripe, but this has a dinger in it right here, and the decal's kind of fucked up, and front fender's got a scrape right there, and the rear fender is a knuckin' Fightmare. It was hidden when I got it by a Kiriakin full sissy bar seat thing, but it's all blown out there. I basically have a self-tapping screw to hold my seat in. So it had this thing on it, this Kiriakin sissy bar, which hid it. So I didn't see that when I got the bike. I had no idea. So I took that off to put a regular sissy bar on. So I almost dropped the camera. I did drop the camera. Sorry about that. Lighting's bad. I'm using my phone. So rear fender's jacked, but I did pick up another tin set. It's clean. It's just this really bad paint job on it. So I'm gonna take that all down, repaint it, and this bike is not a center fill tank, but the tins I got is a center fill. So I'm gonna be replacing the tank with this tank, and I'm repainting it to get rid of this. I know Butt Crack Cycles would like that tank. He likes orange, but it's not painted well. It looks like it almost looks like it was painted with a brush for the base coat. I don't know. Looks like shit, but the tins are clean, not dented and destroyed. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna prep those, paint those in the next couple of weeks, and that's where we're at. I'm also waiting on a chrome thunder header. I have a black thunder header on it right now, but it doesn't exactly fit right. Kind of forced me to put my right side mid control up one click higher than my left side is, so it feels a little weird when I'm riding. But otherwise, this bike's been good, and I like it. And I actually don't want to get rid of this paint job because I really like the paint scheme with that. I don't even know what it is. It's a really dark gray metallic with a solid black panel. So I might just do this paint scheme on that set of tins with a similar layout. I was thinking about putting some flames in it. I don't think that's the right bolt for that side. But the more I think about it, I just really like this paint scheme. I've never seen this color scheme on a lowrider. Hardly, well, an FXR low. So I might just redo this paint scheme. I might put some flames in the black panel behind the decal. I haven't made my mind up yet. But today is getting rid of one pesky leak that just keeps on dripping every time I come in here. My kickstand's wet, so I got a new primary gasket, and I'm sure I probably just didn't clean the mating surface properly last time when I did this, because I was just in here to adjust the tension. That's not the right one for there either. Doesn't feel like it's grabbing all that well. Adjusted my tension around my clutch chain, or the primary chain. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Shovelhead to Road King to FXR, FXR to FXR. This bike is eventually gonna get a full build, like V11, SNS V11, V111, and upgrade the transmission to probably a Baker 6 with overdrive, because I do like to take longer rides. I want to take this bike on longer trips and not be screaming at 85. So that's the plan for this bike. That's the long haul plan. Probably just gonna keep running it like this for the summer, to be honest with you. Save some money up to get the find an SNS 111 that's clean, used, or maybe get a new one if I can save up enough money. But yeah, I've been slowly swapping out parts. The other thing this thing has that I'm not 100% fond of is a hydraulic clutch. It's got a Pro 1 hydraulic clutch in it. Got hog halter, 4-piston front caliper upgrade. The rear wasn't upgraded. It's just the factory shitty rear brake caliper, but might upgrade that eventually too. Anyway, today is gasket day because she's not sealing properly. And that's my fault, because I was just in here and I probably should have cleaned the mating surfaces and I didn't. So that gasket is old, that gasket is new, and I need a rag. It's cold in here. I don't have didn't have the heat blasting until I got here, so it's cold. Anyway, that's the update. So Shovelhead is no longer. I actually traded it to a guy who Was looking for a birth year shovel. He was born in 74. My bike was a 74. He had a really nice Road King. I actually like that Road King a lot. I think I might have one video, like a short on my channel about that, with riding that Road King, maybe two. But that was a great bike. It was had Thundermax tuned, had cams, Bassani exhaust, really nice Road King. 2002 twin cam with the Timken conversion. Actually, I think they had already had that done before. But anyway, love that bike, but wanted an FXR. Had a buddy who had one that was, I knew it was going to be a project, but I didn't think it was going to have so many skeletons in the closet when I got it, and it had a whole cemetery worth. So ended up finding a guy who wanted it just because it had the FXRP fairing, basically. The guy who had this bike before me, and we did an even trade for this, and this bike's been great. Honestly, haven't had any issues with it other than leaks. And leaks can be taken care of. Seems like you're always chasing one leak or another. The rocker boxes kept on leaking. I finally was like, I'm taking all of them off, redoing every single one, doing it the right way, and that's been solid ever since. So good there. Finally. So this is the last straw. I'm hoping this is the last leak. Come here. The rust washer. Pretty sure it was leaking right down here. But it does still have a tapered shaft transmission, which we all know sucks, and that will someday be rectified as well once I do the upgrade. I almost tried to put the primary cover back on without putting the gasket on. And super cold. Not optimal. Don't have my knife. But I got teeth. I also didn't stop and get primary fluid before getting here because I didn't feel like stopping. So that's gonna be tomorrow. Stay. Nice. Alright. I should have let the bike tilt to get this residue. Also, before I got this bike, the stator and regulator were redone. And for having the old Bendix style starter solenoid configuration on this bike, it has been very solid starter. I've never had any issues, knock on some kind of wood. With this bike starting, cranking hard, it's always been real deal. I probably should put a new O-ring on that. I shouldn't take it off if I don't. The only thing I hate about this is this freaking shifter arm has so much play in it. It hits the case. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Let me see if I have no ring. Anyway, just to update. Sorry, yapping, but 87 FXRS. Black mags, still has belt drive, stock height forks, I believe, still. It does have some kind of preload stuff going on in there. I'm not sure what the internals are, but there are internals. I think probably progressive, maybe Fox, since they did Fox in the rear, but I really like the Fox in the rear. Good deal there. So that's just a quick update. You'll see more of it soon. Thanks.